Hey everybody, welcome. Our journey begins with Beeftown. Beeftown is a quiet industrious burg in the boonies of this continent known as Fetatron. Can just at the start off, can everybody give me like a history roll?
Okay.
I'm proficient in history,
Oh, I'm pretty dumb.
but also I'm dumb, so it's +0.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good at history right now.
Oh really? What did you roll?
I rolled an 18 plus 3.
All right, fantastic. That makes sense. I want to get everyone else's roll before I start.
Okay.
15 for me.
15,
Sweet 9.
sweet 9. All right.
I rolled a 3, but it's actually 2.
All right, so anybody
so
who
dumb.
rolled above 15, you know that Beeftown was founded by two groups of rival adventurers. The tale that you have heard in the general story is that a long time ago, out of nowhere, a wagon train filled with gold and money and gems just appeared. And that at the head of that wagon train were the two rival families. And the story apparently goes that they fought something very big, very rich, somewhere very far away. And at the end of their adventure, they received a wagon train that was 10 miles long. And with that 10-mile long wagon train, they founded the free city-state of Beeftown.
Well, I don't know this.
All you know, like if you roll below 15, you just know the general idea of Beeftown is that it's an independent free city-state. It has its own rules, particularly regarding like religion and slavery, and just it's a fun place to go. And this is the time of the year where the founding festival happens, where they celebrate the appearance of the 10-mile long wagon train. If you rolled above 15, you also know the two adventuring parties that founded Beeftown was a clan of just fighters. They were the Diamondbanes, and there is also another clan that was also fighter based, but they were very much more finance oriented, and those were the Dieselmans. And then the general story about it is that of the wagon train, most of the gold went with the Dieselmans, but the best weapons went with the Diamondbanes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And so let us begin. It's the founding festival. The city is full of just activity. There are stalls out. There's fun music being played. If you smell, like there's like a rich wafting of just like stalls and markets, and like spices are just like floating in the air. There are a few open air events. Like you can see there's like a play that's just happening in the center town square. There are buskers around playing music everywhere. And actually, if you are in a certain part of the town, you can tell that you can smell like just amazing barbecue. And that's just like, there are just like signs all around town. There's like apparently a cookout that the Diamondbanes are sponsoring. And so that, let us begin. Can everybody give me just an initiative roll to see who goes first?
Not good.
That's better.
All right. So,
17.
Also 17.
I'll back clean up.
Ooh.
okay. What's your
6.
6? 2 17s and a 6? Amy?
I rolled a 17 and I forget what I have to add.
Well, you're going
Dex.
first.
So-
20 then.
So it looks like Epixki is first.
I'm not dexterous.
No.
Yeah,
You don't need to
I have a
be.
plus
Good point.
3 on my dex.
Yeah, me
And then
too.
what's your number? It's like 17 plus.
17 plus 3.
You got a lot of dex in this.
Dexy.
So that's 20. It's a
20.
fat 20.
Yeah.
So and then we have everyone else on 17. Morn Lycles. I was about to say Morn Lycles, Morn. Morn Lycles.
More
I
Lycles.
keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Vudos.
I'm 6.
No, he's
I'm
6.
last. I'm
He-
6.
Oh no, yeah, so
He's dead last.
Morn Lycles, and we got Sunny Sweets.
Funny sweet.
Or clean up in baseball terms.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sunny Sweet at 17, and Morn Lycles, Sunny Sweet, and there was a third person? No, there's only 4 of you.
Yeah.
Vudos.
Hell yeah.
Vudos at 6. Okay, so starting it off. Apixki, there's some stuff that I wanted to talk to you about at the very beginning.
Okay.
Because you rolled so high on your history check, and because your family's history with the town, your family knows the Diamondbanes very well. Because like your background is very much the family of fighters, your brothers and sisters have been fighting alongside the Diamondbanes for years. Some of them, some of your family members have been commanding officers of Diamondbanes. Diamondbanes have been commanding officers of your family. That goes to say that like once a year, you have had dinner at the Diamondbane like household, and you're on a first name basis with the Diamondbane children, namely Mimosa Diamondbane. You know who Laladak Diamondbane is. He's her older brother. And you're aware of just like the general family structure. On top of that, you also have a contact, because of your rogue background for your jobs with who, can you explain, your rogue background and like your rogue guild? If you will?
Sure. So, I am a member of the Women of Thimbler. They are a loose guild of women who have banded together to assist one another in promoting their, artisanal wares and notions. We sell all sorts of weird little, tchotchkes and accessories. We get together and just, support one another and make sure that that we're safe when we're selling and that nobody is stealing our stuff. And we also work together to make sure that larger artisan guilds don't just steal our sick designs and profit off of us.
What brings you to the founding festival?
So I am here ostensibly to sell some of the wares for the Women of Thimbler because I do have a relationship with the families in town. So they had me come and represent the guild here. But part of it is we heard that Durbin's Outfittings is going to be in town, and they are one of the biggest problems with larger organizations that steal designs from us and pawn them off as their own and sell them for significantly less, so that people spend, only 2 gold pieces at Durbin's instead of the 10 that we would charge because, of the time and the effort that we put into our stuff.
They're just undercutting.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And so you were on a mission to sabotage these guys, yes?
Yes, to make sure that their spring line launch doesn't happen.
Got it. So the Women of Thimbler gave you a contact. So you're very aware of Drubin's, but Drubin's is very famous. Everybody knows about it. So they have some of the best guards in the city. You're the head of the Women of Thimbler gave you a contact at a bar called the Drunken Minotaur. And just, if you go there, ask around, but not be too weird about it, you probably can get an in to getting into the Drubins, or getting to Drubin's Outfitters.
Oh my god, sorry. I'm just getting that you rearranged the letters in Urban Outfitters.
I'm really good at this game.
That's amazing.
Pretty solid.
Oh,
That's
Amy,
so good.
Amy, wait till you meet me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I definitely
Here we go.
took some inspiration from reading over your character background. It's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah, Drubin's
That's
Outfitters,
incredible.
They're monsters.
I
And
fucking love
We're gonna be
this.
friends.
Well, the thing is, like, what you know about the Drunken Minotaur is that it's on the wrong side of town. And so you better just, like, if you go there, you gotta step lightly. But, like, you have a contact there that can
Well, I'm
give
a
you-
rogue, so I'm pretty light on my feet.
Oh, really? So we'll see how that goes. So you are in Beeftown. I'm going to say the time of day, it's 11. Like, it's not quite noon just yet. But the festival is getting pretty fun. Like, the stalls are open, people are peddling stuff, and the early morning crowd is out there. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna, mosey around the market.
Okay.
Take stock of the surroundings, go check out where Durbin's is actually located in relation to everything else. See if I can spot any weaknesses in their tent, like a post I could pull or like a pin I can pull out or something, just so it all collapses around them. But I'll, make my way around, stop in some of the smaller stalls, grab a little bit of breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to conceal your presence at all, or are you just...
I'm not trying to conceal my presence, but I'm also not making my presence obvious. I'm just someone here hanging out, checking out the scenery.
Great. Can you give me a performance check, please?
That is an 18 plus 3, so 21.
Oh man, so you step into the skin of someone else, and you are just a regular person, just like walking through the town, looking at Drubins. Can you give me an investigation check?
12.
12. Okay. So you don't get a lot of details on the actual defenses of Drubins, but you do notice that it's heavily guarded. The bottom windows are barred off. There seems to be like a patrol of guards around Drubin's, and they seem to be like well armed as well.
So they have like a real brick and mortar type place, not like a temporary stall or anything set up for the festival.
Matter of fact, you find that to be kind of like odd. Like you notice that like other people have like stalls. It appears that Drubin, since you've last heard, Drubin's got like a backer. Someone in Beeftown is backing Drubin's. So like that's what you want.
Interesting.
Cool.
This is going to be much more difficult than tearing a hole in some canvas.
It's gonna be a job, if you will. All right, let's move on to Morn Lycles. What are you doing?
So, Morn Lycles, just to give a little bit of background, Morn Lycles used to be a part of a very secretive group known as the Rec Park 10 in a very prodigious, high elven fighter clan known as the, Rockfell clan. Excommunicating herself, after the death of her daughter. She is basically Stella getting her groove back, renewing herself.
Yeah.
Eat, pray, loving.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But with a new sense of vigor, has shed her old self of her old fighter clan status and no longer wishes to fight, but is now picking up the mantle of her, dead daughter's dream of spreading like light and creating a positive vibe through the world through music. And so with her Spanish guitar in hand, she goes to the Beeftown Festival, not knowing about the all intricacies of the history of it, but just knowing it as like, oh, that's the place to be. It's just like, get lit. Is wandering around the festival hoping to sort of get on and sort of like perform there.
Great. Speaking of performances, when you walk into a Beeftown, you notice that like there is a extensive busking culture. There's like you're walking like block to block. You'll see people on tambourines. You see people just like singing. You see people dancing. What do you do to find a decent spot to play?
Well, basically because Morn Lycles.
I knew that was
You
gonna
set
happen.
yourself up for these?
Because ML, has, basically trying to shed herself of her fighter status, but still sort of working within that realm, tries to spot the most prominent busker.
Yeah.
Like goes up to like the biggest busker there is.
The biggest, toughest looking busker.
Yes.
in the yard and knock him out.
Yes. Scouting out to see who is head busker.
Okay. So if you want to figure out who is head busker, it's not that hard. It's, there's this, it's weird. It's like there's this, in the Centertown Square, there's like a huge crowd is around just like a guy. You sound like a guy. This doesn't sound like he's really singing. It's like he's like telling jokes and interacting with the audience. And like, as you get closer,
Can his name be Lon Jegend?
no, I had he was a whole other
Sorry.
Okay.
No, but
That's another guy?
That's another guy. That's a few blocks the other way. He's killing it at the parlor. But this guy is interesting. It's you see a copper skinned like man, just like a young copper skinned guy, and he's just like, how you doing? My name is Skip Wilson. Come in here.
Hey.
Just gonna have a good old time. Glad to have you right here. And he's just like, he's making fun of people in the audience. Everybody's laughing every once in a while, who just like starts singing just like in the middle of just gooba dee bop boo 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 doo boo. Hey, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, please tip your bartender. And he's just a great guy. What do you do?
I introduced myself to Skip Wilson, in the hopes, hi there, Skip. My name is, Morn Lycles. Great work up there. That's fantastic. What you're doing. That's, you look great.
He's like really kind of put off by someone just interrupting him in the middle of his act.
Yeah, I don't have
like-
any social cues, so
like, when
yeah,
you-
this is right in the middle of an act.
Well, honestly, he just like, he puts his hand off. He's like, I'm sorry, kid. I'm in the middle of something. Do you need any help or?
I want to work with you. Can I score you? I want to score you. And pull up the Spanish guitar, and it's like, yeah, like, do what you do. Is it okay if I score you from behind?
This is weird. And like, you notice like while you're talking, like you see like a couple of like security guard types, turn the corner and they're looking at you and he waves them off. He's like, all right, kid. All right, for the sake of the festival, we'll give you a shot. All right, how about this? If you slam down something sick right now in front of everybody here, I'll let you score my performance.
Oh, well,
Can you give me a performance check?
Sure. I was just gonna do like an instrumental behind you, but if you want me to perform, and boy, oh boy, 8.
Yeah.
So
A new bard.
It's
A somber song.
It's not the right tone for the event, and the energy like in the crowd kind of dies down. But like Skip kind of saw this coming a little bit, and he gets in on you, and he just like makes fun of you for like he finishes your song, and he just dogs you out, just like you perform crappy at an urban crowd, and just like he salvages the audience. People are laughing at him, but like your fame as a musician did not quite start in the best light. Let's move on. Let's move on to Sunny Sweet.
Yeah. So Sunny Sweet is in Beeftown. So Sunny Sweet he's a 14-year-old half-elf.
Okay.
Drow. And he is a part-time exterminator. He's 14 years old, basically homeless.
Oh man.
Pretty nomadic. And he moved, like, to make money, he goes to houses and kills rats and spiders and maybe the occasional goblin if they found him, but like.
Yeah.
So he came to the Beeftown Festival because there's meat cooking outside, so it's probably going to attract some rats. So he's looking for some money. I also wouldn't mind seeing the fireworks show later.
The fireworks show is pretty famous.
He's a child.
So you're looking for clients, or you're looking for opportunities?
Yeah, I'm basically trying to find whoever's organizing this festival, see if I can be like, hey, are there any pests around that you need taken care of? I'm very adept at that. I have a long list of clients. I pull out my list of reviews. It's basically a Yelp page on a scroll.
Okay. What is your review? What's your best review say?
The best review is from Felicia Featherbottom in Ikamu saying, "Got no more rats, 5 stars."
Okay. So can you give me an investigation check to see just like the flow of commerce, to see if anybody's like in charge?
Yeah.
You're basically just like reading.
17.
Yeah. All right. You notice that like there are people moving from tent to tent. You see like a person walking around with like a clipboard, just like checking out different tent stuff, just making sure everything is fine. And that's what you see. You see an authoritative person with a clipboard.
All right. I approach him and I say, "You look like an important man or woman."
What do you, hey.
I'm just wondering if you have any pest problems that need dealing with. I'm pretty good at dealing with pests. I see there's a lot of meat cooking outside. I'm sure you're attracting a lot of unwanted critters. I'd be happy to take care of them for you.
What did you? Oh my God! Did you see any pests? Is this a complaint? Are you coming to file?
I'm not coming to complain, but if anyone is complaining, I could take care of those complaints before they even happen.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, if you're a possible vendor, which I'm assuming that you are, we do need an exterminator slotted for our cleanup crew. The head of this event, Mayor Swibley can't be in charge of this, so he left it to his number 2, his son, Jack Swibley.
Okay.
Last time I heard, Jack was at the docks.
All right.
I'll see you around, or do you need anything else?
Can you point me in the direction of the docks?
It's where the fish smell is coming from, dude.
Okay, so I walk towards the fish smell, and I look for Jack Swibley.
Indeed. Vudos, what do you do?
Vudos Pumanoth is here at Beeftown. Sell some fish. You got a cart with my, I have my 3, retainers with me. Aaron, Kiros, and Molos Coral. The Pumanoth is a noble clan within the Triton community, and the Corals are their, banner clan of sorts. And so I'm here, and they are carrying Kiros and Molos are walking around with a cart with some barrels of fish in them. And we are trying to sell some Triton-ware fish to the folks at Beeftown. And also I'm here to learn about how landfolk work, because I haven't been on land a lot.
Okay.
The land folk are interesting, and I'm keeping a journal. Actually, I'm not even keeping. I'm telling my Molos to write down everything that we see.
Wow. And
on the land.
He's loyal and he's just diligent,
Yeah.
just writing down all your stuff. To everyone else, you're kind of coming off as a douche. But, to him, you're like, every word that's coming out of your mouth is gospel.
Yeah.
So are you selling the fish? Are you protecting the fish?
So we're selling it, but I'm also here to make sure nobody messes with us because,
Okay.
the other thing with, the 3 Coral siblings is, I'm training them to be knights because I am also a knight.
Okay. So, so in order to attract people to your fish stand, you're gonna, can you give me a charisma save?
Can I use persuasion?
Oh yeah, persuasion, but with disadvantage because you are coming off like a dick.
Fair enough.
Dictating your thoughts to an underling.
Molos. What is a candle?
Not bad.
16 with disadvantage.
Oh wow, so you're getting like, despite your disadvantages, you are succeeding. Like people are interested. The thing about Beeftown, just like people in Beeftown love their red meat, but somehow just like that interesting exotic fish thing. Everyone's like super interested in like how fishes are working. So, can you give, you get an inspiration for that?
Ooh, that's fantastic.
Love it.
Right. So as you guys are all exploring Beeftown, things are going pretty well. I'm going to say that these events happen like an hour past and noon, and noon is coming. As the sun, rises high in the sky, Vudos, you notice something. There is a distinct change in the wind. Can everybody give me an Arcana check?
I'm stupid.
Oh, critical!
Vudos, you would have advantage,
Oh,
because
thank God.
this is sea magic.
I critically succeeded that Arcana check.
Ooh, I have 21.
The dice said 16, but I got 15.
Yeah.
The dice said 16, and I got 14.
It's a stupid off. Which one is dumbest?
Man.
2 men enter, 3 men leave? We're really bad at math, too.
So, it starts off subtle. Something, you can't really pinpoint where this is coming from, but for you who gain like of the 20, you hear a distinct like somebody uncorks a bottle, but it's hundreds of miles away, or so it seems, but that's all you hear. It's like you hear like someone uncorking a bottle, and then like you feel the spike in magical energy, and nothing really starts to happen except the wind starts to pick up and blow. Apitsky, what are you up to?
Just kind of doing that because this is seems bad, and I did not plan for magical bottles to come flying out of the sky and attack us. So I'm just kind of hunkering down. I'm standing. I was talking to someone who was selling fresh bread. I was eating a scone. I was having a good time, trying to figure out where to go next. Now we're both just kind of staring off into the distance, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And I'm gonna just hang tight and see if I can just wait and see if anything happens, since all that changed right now is just the wind is blowing weird.
Yeah. As soon as you notice that the wind's blowing weird, you hear warning bells being rung near the docks. Just ding, 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 ding.
Oh, good. I'm already headed there.
The thing is, like the stall guy that you're working with is just like, hold on for a second. This is the type of shit that never things are in trouble. People want to eat, so I gotta go.
Yep.
So he gets up and he starts heading towards the docks.
I'll follow him because, if I can be of service at the docks, that's where I should go. Plus, now, maybe. Yeah, I'll go to the docks. Although this might be a good time to try to take down Durbin's outfittings because nobody's going to be there.
Yeah.
All right, so you know what? On my way to the docks, I'm going to take a roundabout way, and I'm going to check out Durbin's outfittings to see if perhaps they've all abandoned their posts, or at least if they're less heavily armed and protected.
You can tell that the guards are kind of unfazed by the commotion. Like they're paid well enough to just hold the position. But this opportunity to get in Durbin's does remind you that you do have a contact of the Drunken Minotaur, and while this may be an opportunity to check that out,
then I will head to the Drunken Minotaur and hope that my contact is not also down at the docks.
Oh, absolutely. So you go inside the Drunken, and as you go into the seedier part of Beeftown, you notice that people could really care less with the disturbance by the docks or whatever the fuck is going on. But you head inside the Drunken Minotaur, and it's a bustling, lively tavern, but as soon as you open the door, dead silence.
No boo.
Sounds like
sounds
like some Westworld shit.
Yeah, like I'm gonna paint the scene like they're just random women and dudes, all skullduggery looking. They're just like these are criminals. These are criminal stock, but they're your people. And so while everyone's like quiet, there's a bartender just like doing standard bartendery stuff behind the bar, wiping the glass.
Okay. So I will approach the bar and order myself a beverage.
Fantastic. Can you give me a perception check?
19.
Okay. You notice clearly that while the bartender's like taking your order and making glasses, that he's like fidgeting, but he isn't fidgeting. He's using thieves' cant.
So I perceive his thieves' cant.
And in that thieves' cant, he says, "What set are you from?"
I respond using thieves' cant as well to let him know that I am here on behalf of the women of Thimbler.
When he puts down your glass, underneath the coaster that he has, there's a message that says, "Welcome home, sister."
All right, cool.
And then as soon as he puts down that glass, says, "Welcome home, sister," everyone in the bar starts talking again. And in that moment, he whispers to you, "What do you need? What do you want?"
They told me that I should come to the Drunken Minotaur and find a contact on behalf who's here to assist me while I'm in Beeftown.
If you want to do a job in Beeftown, you gotta go out back to meet Jangalang.
All right.
Well, Black Betty, Jangalang.
Blackberry, someone else.
Does she have a child?
Well, you gotta, like, I don't know, you gotta go out and ask her.
All right. So I casually head out back to meet Jangalang with my beverage that this wonderful bartender prepared for me.
So something about this, like, rules, normally you can't bring your beverage out of a bar, but it seems like no one gives a shit about the rules here.
I figured as much. Like, maybe is it really like, is it like the backyard of the bar where you are permitted to go outside to drink?
Actually, so you open up so you go through the back and it's an alleyway with
Awesome.
a dumpster and nothing much.
So just like all the bars in Brooklyn.
Pretty much. There's
All
also,
right.
there's just like, there's a pile of trash that's just like, shouldn't be there, but it's just like, no one gives a shit.
Okay.
And as you're waiting outside, like, you wait for like what seems to be like forever, and then the pile of trash behind you shifts, and an elvish woman appears with like dirt brown skin and like crystal green eyes, and she goes, "You here for Jangalang?"
Yeah. Yes.
Well.
I am here for Jangalang.
And that's exactly
Please.
how you say it too.
Please.
What you want from Jangalang?
I was told that Jangalang could help me effect my mission that I was sent here on by the women of Thimbler.
Women of Thimbler, they're a good sort. Maybe too good sometimes. They can get a little more dirty. How about this? If you try to do a job in Beeftown, you gotta do a job in Jangalang first. That's how this works.
Oh, okay.
There's a ship called the St. Judith. All right.
Okay.
And on that ship, there's an item that we want you to take care of. Bring it back to Jangalang.
I will do my best. All right. The Trident of Fish Command?
Mm-hmm.
Is okay. So you can command the fish.
I don't really know what these items do.
Fair enough.
All I know is that it's expensive.
Do you have any idea what this might look like? I mean, obviously a trident is a trident, but I imagine a ship is going to have more than one trident.
The bag lady, she kind of just like rolls her eyes. She's just like, I don't know. Just if it's a trident and it has fish shit on it, I think.
Okay. I can work with that.
Look, just, your family, all right? Come back here whenever you want. But if you do come back home empty-handed, expect not to get shit from Jangalang.
Okay. I won't let Jangalang down.
All right. As you turn back inside the tavern, if you look back over your shoulder, you notice the bag lady is gone. And in her place is a raccoon.
Hi, Trash Panda.
And just like, it looks at you for a second, and like the raccoon looks at you with a level of odd intelligence and nods. And then scampers off away. Can we go back to more Leckles?
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, just while, this is my roll was a 15. Did I hear the pop and everything?
Absolutely. You felt like the surge of magic, and something you noticed about Skip's audience is that the people are not sticking around. Like people are getting worried, some people are peeling off, but you also notice there's like a decent group of potential audience members heading towards the docks.
Oh, well, quite frankly, I follow them to the docks, mainly because, like, out of that sheer embarrassment of the performance that I just had, I feel like in this sort of chaotic rush, I might be able to, salvage that bullshit that I did and maybe get some people to, you know, throw a couple bucks my way. So, yeah.
Can you give me a charisma save?
All right. Here we go. Charisma save and 14.
You can't really shake off your past failure. You know at the very least that your next, anything charisma based that you do next is going to come with disadvantage because, let's be honest, Skip got in you pretty hard.
Yeah.
And like his words are still echoing in your mind. But you follow the people to the docks. The docks is pretty chaotic. You're the first one, I'm going to say that you're the first one to arrive there.
Yes.
What you see off in the distance defies reality. You see a massive sphere of clouds and thunder and storms, and it just like what's strange is that like the general sea and water around the docks of Beeftown are relatively peaceful, but like maybe 100 yards off to 150 yards off, you see like stormy weather that like ends at very clear distances outside of the sphere. So while that's happening, you see sailors, people scrambling on the docks. You see a ship of people trying to just readying a ship, as well as a young man wearing like relatively like nice clothing, just like shouting orders, but mostly just like really freaking out. What do you do?
I go up to the young man because like of everything, like he seems like to be somewhat in charge. And I go, excuse me, sir. You look a little frazzled. Is there anything I could help with?
Oh shit! My dad's gonna kill me. What are you an adventurer? Can you help people? Are you good at helping people?
I can help people. And like I steel myself a little bit because like my hand balls up into a fist, but like I grab my wrist and I calm myself like, yes, I can actually help people.
So everything was fine. Everything was great. We had a couple of treasure cruises going out into the harbor. They were going to be in great position to see the fireworks. Some of our wealthiest people, in Beeftown have secured tickets for this treasure cruise. And as soon as we sent out our first barge, for lack of a better word, just a storm descended upon them, but it hasn't descended anywhere else. And it's been a real bag of shit. If there's any way you could, like, if you look at that ship over there, and you see a ship that's just on the side, it says, the Going Judith.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about a detail. The Trident of Fish Command. It's on a ship called the Golden Judith.
Okay.
It's called the Golden Judith that I see?
No, the
Or
ship
Going.
the ship you're looking at is called the Going Judith.
Going, okay.
Yeah, and then the ship that has your Trident of Fish Command is called the Saint Judith.
St. Judah.
It's weird that all the ships in Beeftown are named after Judith.
Yeah.
If you want to know, just
Just
ask.
huge who's the boss fan.
Yeah,
She was the boss.
she totally was the boss.
Yeah.
Baddest bitch in Beeftown.
Yeah.
A lot of ships are named after her. So you look at the Saint, not the Saint Judith. You look at the Going Judith, and you see scores of just adventurer types. Like people are just like confident, just like lining up, trying to get on the ship. And it's like, yeah, we'll fix this problem one after another. And then I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Sunny.
Yeah. So I was already headed to the docks, right?
Yes, you were already headed to the docks, and you actually see Morn Lycles talk to the person you were trying to reach out to, Jack Swibley.
Cool. So I walk over to Jack. Well, before I walk over to Jack, I tap myself on the side of the neck. So I have a tattoo running from the tip of my index finger, swirling around my arm up to my neck. And I tap the side of it, and I'm like, wake up! Wake up!
Whoa! Whoa!
Saw scales, you dumb bitch.
What?
We got some crazy magic shit happening.
Oh my god. That is, so you feel like Sawscale's like consciousness like wake up. And like Sawscale's like your master. He's like taught you everything about just magic so far. Like when he wakes up, it's like he's gripping your spine.
Yeah.
Like, and there's just like one thing he says, he's like, oh wow, boy, you woke me up at the right time. I can't really reveal as much, but if you can get there in the middle of that shit,
Yeah,
that
we're going.
storm shit, you'll get stronger.
We are going.
Oh, really?
We are fucking go. Of course we're going, you crazy bastard. I love you.
All right.
Let's do this. I gotta talk to this guy first.
Okay,
So then I run over to, Jack Swibley.
All right.
And I'm like,
Oh man.
hey, Jack? Are you Jack?
Oh man.
Jack, you look frazzled.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Are you
Jack,
an adventurer?
Jack, take a breath.
Hey. Okay.
Take a breath. Count to 4.
1, 2. Fuck.
All right. Not gonna work. Okay. I was sent down here to help you with any sort of extermination problems. Now, initially, that meant rats and such, but it sounds like you got bigger things that need exterminating. Can I help?
Sure. So
Anything bigger than a rat, I take 1 gold per ear I bring back. Is that cool for you?
that's fine. I have you see Luke over his right. There's like a guy who's like, he's talking to all the adventurers. He's writing their names down on like another clipboard. Mm-hmm. He's like, just talk to my man over there, and whatever rate you got, we'll take it. That's fine. Just
excellent.
You got to fix this problem. Just get
right.
on
So
that
10
shit.
gold per ear.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you give me a persuasion check?
Yeah.
With advantage because Jack is rather frazzled.
Great. So that is 19.
Yeah. He's like, sure, whatever you want.
Yep.
Just get.
All right.
Fix the problem.
We're gonna go. So I talk to the other guy and I say, Jack just sent me over here. Said you needed some help with the little death cloud thing going on over there.
Yeah, it's some type of weird arcanic anomaly.
Yeah. So we've established my rate with Jack. So I'm gonna help out. Where do you need me?
Wait, what's your rate?
What?
What rate do you have?
My rate, 10 gold per ear I bring back.
Can you give me another persuasion check?
Yeah. Okay, so that one's 12.
He's gonna hold on for a second.
Yeah.
And he walks over to Jack. He's like, Jack! 10 gold per ear? We're not rich! We're not rich people! Alright, there's a squabble, there's a back and forth.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he goes, alright, so it's 10 golds per ear.
Yeah. Okay.
So alright, so it's just, what's your name, class, level?
My name is Sunny Sweet from Sweet Extermination.
Yeah.
My level 1.
Well, when you say like level, you find that kind of be weird.
That seems weird.
By level, he's talking about your guild certification for.
Oh, my guild certification?
Yeah.
So I pull out from my back pocket it's forged, but it looks legit. A document that I drew up that says guild certification.
All right.
Gold star? And that's a question mark.
Have a question mark?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give me a performance for pretending that license is real and a deception as well.
Alright, performance is a critical fail.
Okay.
Deception is an 11.
All right. He's going to look at you and he's like, that is the worst fake ID.
Yeah, I throw it out. I'm like, I don't have one. I made that, look, while we were talking.
Look, kid. I care about making sure the ends meet.
It's gonna happen.
Look, after this, I need you to promise me to
Yeah.
go to the Mercenary Guild and file into their subsector, the Adventurers Guild, and get yourself a license.
Okay. This is all news to me. I'm a child.
Yeah, I know. This is how we do things in Beeftown.
Okay.
All right.
I'll make sure. Okay. When I come back, can you point me in that direction?
Absolutely.
Great,
If I
thank you.
catch you applying for jobs again, though,
Okay.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Fair enough.
All right. Get on the ship.
All right. I get on the ship.
Fucking kids. Up next, it's going to be after Sunny Sweet. It's going to be Vudos.
So, I see with the 14, do I know the storm? It's bad, right?
So you sense, you felt a storm on the wind as soon as you heard the pop, which is like super strange and weird. Right. Something that you also know is just like something's not right and something's not right with the water. And, you know that people might get hurt.
I look to Aaron, who's the oldest of the three, and I say, Aaron, take the fish, take your brothers, find shelter back at the inn. And then I just look up ominously, and I take my shield out and I say, there's a storm coming. And I'm just gonna sprint to the docks.
So you know what? There are people in the way. There are things like, can you give me, athletic check to see how fast you're running?
Sure. It's 9.
Okay, so you're kind of sluggish. Well, you have been just selling fish all day. So
Actually, it's 10, but whatever. Yeah.
all right, so you're not going as fast as you want. Can you give me an acrobatics check to avoid bumping into people?
Sure.
Oh, you bump into everyone.
Critical. That's a critical fail.
All right, so let me just paint the scene for for everyone else. I'm gonna assume by this time, Frula, Apisky, you got to the docks as well. But like as you get to the docks,
Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Damn, I shouldn't have taken the shield out first. It seemed like a good idea.
So like what happens? So you get to the docks. You're able to piece together what's happening. You see the guy with the key. You see the guy with the clipboard. You see you see people loading onto the going Judith. You scan the docks and you can't seem to find the St. Judith anywhere. But before you get a chance to talk to anyone, Fishman. How tall are you? Just a giant fish man.
I'm not that big. No, I'm like 6'3".
Okay.
Yeah, he literally explodes through a crowd of onlookers. And like stands heroically. Just people on the ground, people look at him and like, what is wrong with you? What do you say after you just like run through all these people and explode on the docks?
Apologies. Don't worry. I'm here to help against the storm. I know there seems like there's some sort of storm brewing. Everyone else who cannot defend yourselves, get back behind me or further back. Actually, just go deep into the land folk. Deep into the land.
Jack Swibley's man holding the key, clipboard looks at you and just slack-jawed and goes, "Fucking paladins." He's like, "Look, hey, do you have a license?"
So would I?
No.
I wouldn't, right? Yeah. So
you have to, in order to, he was like, you say would I in response. He was like, in order to do heroic adventure shit. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this for everybody now. I'm tired of doing this. If you want to get on the ship to help the storm thing, you need to have a license. Unless you have some good reason to get on there to risk your lives. I don't really care. But just like legally speaking, if you get on that ship without a license, you are not protected by the Beeftown Adventurers Guild. Is that clear?
good sir, I think this seems like an emergency that merits perhaps saving that type of paperwork for later.
That's fine. And can you give me a perception check?
Perception?
Yeah.
It's 12.
12. You notice this guy freaking out about like the rules. He has an insignia on his breast. On his he has a nice cloak on, and on the cloak he has a insignia of a coin with a rapier that crosses it.
Okay.
He's like, fine, don't care. Just sign this paperwork, get on the boat to help anybody. I think everyone else, have you gotten on the boat?
Yes.
I'm on the boat.
You gotten on the boat? What do you
Somehow I got on the boat.
Well, I'm not on the boat, but that's also the boat I don't want to be on.
Mm-hmm.
But that boat might be my best chance
Also,
to find the other boat.
Hashtag only
I just kind of like got on the boat. Like I didn't have to like go through any like logistics or anything. I just got on it. Yeah.
I just remembered those things because I'm a good DM.
you got lucky, more.
Yeah.
You got lucky.
I got swept up in the crowd.
You got swept up in the road.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to freaking out boy. What's his name? Jack.
His name is Jack Swibley.
Jack Swibley, and he's like, hey, buddy.
Hey, what? Oh my God,
So,
Dad.
I'm here for two reasons. One,
What?
I'm trying to find the St. Judith boat. However, it seems like you are in a bit of trouble, and I'd like to be able to help y'all out a little bit here.
As soon as you say St. Judith, his voice like cracks and he goes, "Oh my God, all those people."
What do you mean? What do you mean, bud?
That was the treasure cruise. The treasure cruise was the St. Judith.
Oh.
Okay, it's gone now. It's the best barge in Beeftown. It's got a mini bar. It's got a dance floor. There's a disco ball. It's a really sick boat.
Oh, man. Pisky just gets
Is he
real
yelling this out
real
loud?
quiet and sad. Just flashes back to the tragedy of the destruction of the disco at home.
Oh no.
And just the crushed disco ball.
It shatters. You see it like
It
shattering.
just like slow-mo
Yeah.
in her head.
Mm-hmm.
With tears in her eyes, she's like, I will help you find this boat. Let me on the going, Judith. And I hand him my letter of introduction from the Women of Thimbler that I have as part of my guild. Will this suffice for your paperwork?
He's like, I'm not familiar with the women of. It sounds familiar. I mean, it's fine. I think you can just get on the boat.
Great.
I mean, if you want to, and then he points you towards his man with the clipboard.
I take my letter back. I'm probably going to need this later, but thank you. And then I head over to the clipboard man.
He's just like, name, class, level.
My name is Episky Ferula. I'm a rogue, and
Really? Wait, you chose to be a rogue?
yeah, I'm small and I'm fast. What else could I be?
Well, I'm gonna call you a privateer.
I mean, sure, but we're not pirates.
Yeah, you're on a boat now, so yeah.
That is a fair point. Clippy.
Clip. All right. First and foremost, my name is Philip.
Okay.
Philip Dieselman. All right.
All right.
You don't talk to a Dieselman that way.
Sure.
All right.
I was just going. Most people around here have names that are related to their profession, so I'm just like, going for it. There's total chaos here.
That's. You're right.
I couldn't hear any of this from the boat, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Philip is
right.
also like kind of flustered because he's handling Swib like a Jack Swibley, and he's like freaking out. And he's like, "Look, listen. If you want to get paid for this particular job, you can't do it without a license.
Okay.
So if you're gonna get on that boat, you get whatever you find is what you get.
Okay, that is fine with me.
Yeah.
It's like to myself because I'm a fucking rogue.
Okay,
I was doing tented fingers.
What the hell? All right. It's like, God, man, she's gonna steal some shit. She's gonna steal some shit. I know she is. All right,
Just some buttons. Don't worry.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry.
So you get on the boat, and what's interesting about it, it's just like when you watch a crazy tournament arc in any type of like anime or any type of like movie. It's just like there are people from all around the world. Everyone looks amazing. Mm-hmm. Like there are people that are just like so many levels higher than you. There are other people that just have shining armor, and you guys are just like rather drab in comparison. But all the same, like you guys are like organized in groups, and you hear like somebody say, "Hush! Quiet! Captain on deck! Captain on deck!" And sure enough, you hear the heavy foot stomps of the captain, and it's a female half-orc. And her name is Vag. Captain Vag Mudula.
Can you spell that, please?
Nah. Because I just made it up.
Yeah.
Captain Vag Medulla.
Is Vag just the first name?
Well, yeah, first name is Vag.
Just making sure.
I just want to know if it's a J or a G.
That's G.
Okay.
I think if it was a J, it'd be Vaj.
Vaj Medulla.
Yeah.
She's Captain Medulla. And to the right.
Could have just went with that.
Cause it's fun. So Captain Medulla, standing next to her is like the buffest gnome you have ever seen. Like it's just like a gnome that has the body of the Rock, except he's like tiny and short.
All right.
And what's his name?
His name is Pip.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
His name should be Pebble, maybe.
Vog and Pip. Vog and Pip.
I thought his name would be
First mate.
Obligata. But it's Pip, so alright.
Well, you know what? His name is Pip Lagata. Pip Lagata it is. So Vag, she's not the most charismatic person, but she has like an air of authority, and she looks to you, and she's like dead ass serious, and she goes, "So, I don't know what type of business is going on with the magic, but from a seafaring standpoint, that's a storm, all right?" And as she's talking, like the ship undocks from the boat, and you guys are moving closer and closer to the storm, and the wind's picking up, and things are looking kind of dire. And if you look around, you notice like the sailors on the boat are already like doing preparations for the storm. Like they're tying themselves to the mainmast. They're nailing things down. And she looks to all of you, all the adventurers. She goes, "Anything you can do to make sure that we don't die out here would be much appreciated. I'd say we have an hour until the storm hits. Get what you can done before that happens. That's my order." And she just clips her last statement. She walks up to the upper decks near the helm. Lipitsky, what do you do?
I ask someone what needs to be done on the boat because I'm not a boat person. So I find someone who's like one of the sailors who's like tying a fancy knot, and I'm like, "Hey, what can I help you with?"
The sailor just looks at you and he goes, There's tons of work to be done. This is not my first storm, but this one looks like the worst by far. We have a lot of options. We can, do you know how to batten down the hatches?
Is that where I just close things?
It's more like you throw canvas over the cargo.
Yeah,
boats.
I can handle that.
All right, fantastic. Can you give me a strength check?
Oh, 18.
18?
I rolled a 17.
Okay, all right.
I'm doing great.
So you batten down some hatches, girl.
Hell yeah.
Up next, it's going to be Morn Michaels.
Okay. So essentially, like with all the sort of game recognized game, saw a stoic, like in charge woman, give an order. There's a part of me that's like, man, that's a bad bitch. I'm gonna do that. Stow the Spanish guitar in my back, go up to the first sort of like cruiseman that I see, and ask, hey, what can I do?
He looks at you and he sees you put the guitar away, and he's kind of sad.
Oh.
And like he looks to you and he's actually kind of like, can you give me just like what's your base charisma?
Oh, my base charisma is a... Why is this not... Sorry, my apologies. I have a score of 16.
So he is like looking at you. He is intimidated. And it's just like he looks to put the guitar away and he just goes, well, we used to have a guy who sang songs on the boat to keep everybody happy, and it'd be nice if we heard a song, is what I'm trying to say.
And then immediately as he ends that sentence, I put my finger up to his mouth and go, shh, I'm already on it. Whips the guitar right back.
When you do that, there's wind out of nowhere that just blows his hair back.
But it happens immediately as he ends the sentence.
Yeah,
He's already done talking. I'm already on it. Whips the guitar right back off. And launches into, again, very specific level 1 bard. Goes into sees this sort of commotion going about. A calming guitar soliloquy of calming emotion so that everybody can focus. In a song that is called Focus.
Classical gas.
Boom, 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 boom. Focus, everybody, everybody, do your task. Do, 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 do. Everybody hum aboard and come and face the fact. Do, do, do. Don't worry about the winds. Don't worry about the skies. Everybody keep on. Everybody take their eyes and do your task. Just do your task. Everybody focus on your task. Focus on your task. This might sound like classical gas. It's an original song.
Can you give me a performance check?
Okay. Here we go. Alright, and boop doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
11.
Alright. You notice that some people are just bobbing their heads, people are working, people are like, oh, hey, bup, 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 like, bup, alright. Some people are, you see some sailors are actually like motivated by your song. Okay. Sunny Sweet, what do you do?
So I'm gonna try and see what needs doing on the boat. I'm gonna talk to whoever looks like they're in charge and say, what can I do to help out? I guess I go over to Vag.
She looks to you, she goes, boy, do you know magic?
I do know magic.
Is there any way you can use whatever nick-do you got to just, I don't know, can you protect the ship somehow?
Probably not. So here's basically what I can do. I can create some lights. I can shoot a ball of energy. I can protect myself. I can make things I want to kill easier to kill for me.
Okay, that seems like a limited. Well, the lights would be the most useful.
Yeah, so I'll do dancing lights around.
Can you give me a perform? It's not really your spell casting ability plus your proficiency bonus. Can you roll that for me? Your spell casting.
Yeah. So okay.
Ability plus your proficiency bonus. So whatever.
Plus my proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. 18.
Great. So you do the lights, and you. What type of spell is this?
It's dancing lights.
Dancing lights. So what you do is that you reach into Saw Scales, and Saw Scales goes, I hate this place. And he goes down into the realm of light, and he gobbles up some, like, light energy, and he comes back, and your tattoo shines, and, like, essentially, like, from your perspective, it sounds like he's vomiting painfully.
Yeah.
But as that's happening, like, the light's starting to flow from your hands and pores, and it becomes these, like, lights that start to spread out to different key points.
Yeah.
Onto the boat. And the workers are happy. They can see. What did you end up rolling?
18.
Hold an 18. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, people seem to be comforted by the presence of the lights in the face of the oncoming storm.
Nice.
Vudos, what do you want to do?
Lad, do you have any good swimmers? Do you need anything done in the water? Because I reckon I could swim better than a lot of you, to be fair.
Let's see what we got. See.
Or I could lift something if you need a strong hand.
Oh, yeah. So honestly, we need somebody to secure the gear.
Secure the gear?
Yeah.
Where's the gear?
Oh, so just you're tying down all the loose gear or cargo on the boat to prevent from flying around.
Okay.
If you can do that for me, can you give me an athletics check?
Absolutely. Cocked.
Oh.
Crit!
Fantastic.
Nice.
Oh wow, that is substantial.
So 25.
As you're tying it down, can you go, yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, this is good work, Puma. You've really done it now, Vudos.
Wow, you really did. 25 is
Yeah.
the total. Is the actual
That's
number?
the total. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Everything's.
It's a crit and it's my best skill.
Yeah, you did really well there, champ. Yeah, damn. All right. So after this hour passes and everybody's preparing on the ship.
Sorry. Can I do one other thing while I'm doing this? Can I use Divine Sense?
Only one action.
Okay,
for
never
this
mind then.
particular hour.
Fair enough.
Because you're putting all your energy into making sure that everyone doesn't die with your
Right.
athletics. So once everyone's done preparing, Captain Medulla steps up and she looks at you four specifically, and she goes, "Good work, really, really good work." I mean, the fact that she's touching stuff around, this shit's hella secure. Like we actually you might have given us a chance to not die in the storm. And as soon as she says, "Die in the storm," lightning cracks and everything, just like the waves completely get shitty and everyone's just like, "Oh!" And then as soon as that happens, a massive wave hits the side of the boat, and I'm gonna say like 10 adventurers just get knocked off the boat, go under the waves, and they're gone. So now we're going to start our skill challenge, everyone.
No!
So hold on, let me.
Not for the skill challenge of the people falling off the boat.
No.
For anybody who's not aware of what a skills challenge is, if you could just sort of let us know what that might be.
Yeah, no. So what we're doing here is that we're going to be doing a series of ability checks to get through this particular storm. The rules of the ability checks are going to be simple. Any way that you can justify using any ability score that you have on your sheet to make sure that a ship doesn't sink during a storm, I'm going to let fly. And I have a DC set in mind. And essentially, I'll let you know if after a certain amount of failures or successes, whether or not you guys have succeeded in said skill challenge. Is that copacetic?
Cool.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So we're just going to keep the initiative going in order. Oh, one other rule: you can't use the same skill twice.
Okay.
So like if
In
you
a row or at all?
in a row. So like if you use athletics or strength for your first skill, when you come back around, you can't use another strength skill. You have to use something else.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ipitsky, what do you do to keep the boat afloat as the storm is a raging and ravaging the boat?
Can I do a nature check to see if the storm is entirely natural? Or would that be an arcana check?
Nature works. Come
Okay.
give me a nature check.
20.
20.
I am rolling so good.
Like a boss. So you know for a fact that this storm is not natural. And the fact that the storm is not natural, the water isn't moving natural as well. So that inspires you to go up to the helmsman and let him know that because the water is not moving naturally, there's a way to ride with it so the boat doesn't get as ravaged by the waves. That is a success. Go for
This
more like us.
all right. This might be more abstract, but is there a wave? Can I use perception to find the rhythm of this wave?
You can use perception to chart a safer path through the storm.
Ah, okay. Yes. May I use? Yeah, that's it. That's what I would like to use my perception for. Okay. I am not rolling great. That's a 10.
All right. You know what? Your perception is not that great, but because you're not so distracted by other things on the boat falling off, because you guys prepared so well for the storm, you succeed. You see a path through the water. And you're up there with the pig ski, and like you're sharing the information with the helmsman, and he's holding it down and like keeping everything nice and safe.
Okay, then.
Up next is going to be Sunny Sweet.
Sunny is going to try and persuade the rest of the members on the crew and try and get them to not focus on the people that just fell off the boat and try and focus on getting the boat to safety. So I'm just gonna...
as that's happening, like you see like a level 20 like fighter step up on the boat, and he's just like, "We got this, but guys, everything's gonna be okay. Just follow me." And then a lightning bolt comes down and turns him to ash.
I turn to everyone. I'm like, but his point is still valid, and I think we need to focus on what he was talking about before he was struck down. And that's the whole thing: is we need to just bright eyes, true hearts, can't lose type thing. I don't know. Friday Night Lights doesn't exist. That's not the direct quote.
So you try to like motivate,
maintain the level of
So what skill are you using?
Persuasion.
Using persuasion. Okay.
That's gonna be 18.
18, and you succeed.
Yeah.
So, like the crew hears your words in spite of like the horrific loss. The crew like hears your words, and everything is going well. And before you even get a chance to contribute to what's going on, the sky kind of clears and it parts, and you've realized that you're in the middle of this gigantic, swirling storm. And in that moment, that's when you see Ithitsky. You see the St. Judith sinking. Just off in the distance, you see this really fancy ship cruise liner just sinking into the ocean. And right next to the boats, you see a couple of lifeboats frantically trying to stay out of the whirlpool that the sinking ship is creating. What do you do?
Vudos?
Well, yeah, that's the new scene. So you guys are able to weather the storm. The ship is intact. The crew is alive somehow. Congratulations on that. But now you have these two lifeboats that are desperately trying to outrow the whirlpool caused by a sinking ship.
By Torm! And I'm gonna take, is there any wood around?
Yeah, there's stacks of wood that are secured to the...
I'm going to, well, actually no. How rough is the water?
It's choppy.
Okay. Okay, no. I'm gonna just... yeah. I'm just gonna jump into the water. I'm just gonna jump...
That is...
Wait, is this... Oh, man. This... Okay, wait.
Feels like a mistake.
But... Yeah, I was gonna take wood with me first. Is there a ship around? Is there a lifeboat on this ship?
Yes. There
yeah,
are.
Alright, fine. That's a better idea. I'm gonna find a lifeboat, and I'm gonna try to... Actually, and I'm also gonna ask anybody to help me get to the people trying to get to us.
Alright, you send a petition out to the crew. And honestly, can everyone here give me charisma saves?
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
11.
Now? Okay.
5.
22.
22?
13?
13.
Wait, actually...
This is... So, I'm trying to, like, build a
15,
fun...
15.
Oh, sorry, 7.
7.
But
Okay.
11.
Alright, I'm trying to build an interesting scene. You see, the people are in trouble just I'm going to say how far they are. I'm going to say they're about... Say they're 90 feet away from the going Judith.
Okay.
And she looks out to all four of you. And Vag, she goes, you, and you. I need you to go out there and save those people, and we'll support you, whatever's going to happen. Just make sure those boats get back here safely. Take this lifeboat and whatever you need. And as she points out the lifeboat, her first mate comes up to you and hands you each a healing kit.
Okay, cool. Is there also a length of, like, a large spool of rope on board that we could tie to the lifeboat, maybe?
Absolutely.
Great. I'd like to secure the lifeboat to the main boat.
Fantastic. That's a great idea.
Yes. It's a healing kit, not healing potion. Right?
Yeah,
Yes, healing
Got
kit.
you.
So, does anyone else want to do anything before you hop into the boat, or do you?
Well, I tell him to secure it because
Yeah.
he's stronger than I am.
I'll secure it.
Okay.
As she points at us and tells us what to do, I just do a dramatic strum on my guitar.
Ba-da-dum. That's and everyone feels it.
Yeah.
The like as you do that, like the waves of the music like disrupts the falling rain, so it's just like. You see Apitsky on one of the rowboats. So you see like the people struggling on the rowboats, but on both rowboats are piles of gold.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We love gold.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So you get on the lifeboat. It descends down, and you guys are in the choppy water. Can everybody? So you're all working together. So I'm going to say, I don't know how I want to do this. I'm trying to build a skill challenge of us trying to get from the boat to the lifeboats.
Would rowing be like athletics?
For sure. Can everybody give me? Let's just go around. Can you give me an athletics check? Pisky first.
3.
3. Okay.
Really? Crit 20.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a success.
Way to go, Morn.
10.
Okay.
Not the best.
All right.
14.
14. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna see how difficult. Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you guys aren't doing a good job on the rowing, and as you guys hit the water, you're struggling to really get some purchase with the actual paddles, and the storm picks up again in a way that you've never even thought possible, and that's when you see the biggest wave you've ever seen in your life.
Great.
It rises up and it comes at everyone, and you see it pick up the going Judith, turns it sideways, and like basically like crushes it underneath the water, and you see the lifeboats also tumble, and the gold flies into the sea. And you guys black out. And
Nuts.
and so there's calm, there's panic, and you wake up tied to a rock with Captain Medulla and Pip, her first mate, and that seems to be, you guys seem to be the only survivors. You're tied to a rock though, which is kind of strange because up ahead you see a very similar pile of gold, and sticking out of the pile of gold is an interesting looking trident.
Fuck.
Ooh.
That also catches my eye for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the gold is pretty and amazing if you also didn't hear the weird, unearthly chatter of Swagans.
Hey everybody, Lawson Leong here, aka Vudos Pumanoth. Thank you for listening to the pilot episode of the Beeftown Chronicles. Will our heroes overcome the Swagan that stand before them? Find out next time on the Beeftown Chronicles.